So before we get into that, I have a little bit of a backstory for you. Right after I did this for the very first time, so many people asked me why. Like, why would you ever do something like that? And what led you to do that? And what was going through your head whenever you climbed up a 1,000-foot radio tower? So, leading up to making this decision to go for it and climb this tower, I was struggling with myself, feeling complacent, feeling lazy, feeling like I wasn't doing anything, feeling like I wasn't living, feeling tired of going through the same old thing every single day. So for years, I had been eyeing up this one tower, and it was just in a pristine location, gorgeous views over North Georgia. So finally one night, me and a friend are looking out at this tower, and almost half joking, we say that we're gonna climb it. A mental hurdle for me would have been following through with a plan or some kind of action. I struggled so much with committing to a decision and actually doing something that I said I wanted to do. So this time I knew things were going to be different. So me and that friend set a date, a time, and a place we wanted to meet. This really gave me someone to be accountable to, and also gave me some kind of external motivation, because I didn't want to be the guy that didn't show up. Now, in the days prior to the actual climb, we researched everything out, we looked at the layout, we mapped everything out, and it was carefully orchestrated. I didn't allow that planning period to become a reason to stall or postpone the climbing date. And when that day finally came, in those minutes leading up to placing the first hand on that steel, were the most exhilarating minutes of my life. Finally stepping over these mental hurdles and doing something that I set out to do is one of the most fulfilling feelings I have ever felt. Now, to get into the why becomes a little bit philosophical. For years, dating back centuries, the preferred system of disciplinary action has been the removal of choice and free will. The Association for Psychological Science published this synopsis of a study done by Ina Inesi. Some of the experiments that they did played with the role of choice and power and control in people's lives. What they found was that when they created a lack of power in someone's life, it created an even stronger thirst for choice in that same person's life. And vice versa, someone with a lack of choice thirsted for more power. Now, when a subject had either choice or power, their thirst for what they didn't have decreased. And when reasonable levels of both were introduced into the subject's life, the thirst for more generally decreased. Climbing a tower and having your entire life in your hands is the ultimate sense of power and control. At any moment, I could have decided to end my existence. Having that ability and that absolute control over life and death is maybe why I did it. Or maybe I just did it because it was fun. And the views were amazing. Where sitting here talking to a camera might fail, music and lyrics and written poetry do not. So I put together this little musical piece. I hope you guys enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Love you people.
Climb higher than I have before. The hour of my final war. This tower reaches heaven's door. Feel that power, it's what I'm living for. Don't look down, can't stop now. Don't slow down, can't stop now.
at the top. Halfway through this journey, I look down and I'm quickly learning to stop, to breathe, enjoy all these sights that I'll never see. Cause way up here, fears are disappearing, mind is clearing, and it's so weird how I can hear my heartbeat. Yeah, it's beating. I gather myself, and like an author with an abundance of literary wealth, keeping spectators on the edge of their seat, I begin to stand to my feet. I'm prepared to complete my trip. The second half is only a blip, and at the speed of life since birth, I approach the earth, and I say to myself,
don't look down, can't stop now, don't slow down, can't stop now. I'm gonna live like I'm dying until the day I die. I'm gonna soar like I'm flying until I touch the sky. I'm gonna live like I'm dying until the day I die. I'm gonna soar like I'm flying. Don't look down.